Alright, en este video les voy a enseñar los verbos ser y estar. You should have learned these verbs in Spanish too. These are super common verbs. We use them all the time in Spanish class. But we're going to go through this a little bit more in depth so we can practice this together. So, ser and estar. It's going to be how you feel and where you are. Always use the verb estar. All right, that is the phrase we use to remind ourselves when we should use ser and when we should use estar, because both of these verbs mean the same thing. They both mean to be. Okay? In English, we only have one way to say to be. We say to be. I am tired. I am Miss C. I am a teacher. I am sick. Right? In Spanish, however, we don't use the same two verbs, or the same verb for all of them. We have two different verbs, okay? So the first thing I want us to do is I want us to make our conjugation charts, okay? So for ser, we're gonna start out with our little chart, with an X here. We don't need to use that spot for Spain. Now, to say I am, we're gonna have yo soy. You are would be tú eres. He or she is would be es. We are is somos. And they or you all are is son. Now ser, this one is more permanent. Okay, so we think about things like gender, jobs, physical traits, right? I am a woman. Yo soy una mujer. Jobs. I am a teacher. Yo soy una maestra. Could I get a different job? Yes. Am I going to get a different job every day or every few hours? No, that would be wild, okay? So jobs are going to be something that you use with ser. Physical traits. Yo soy alta, right? I am tall. I'm not going to change all of a sudden and be 5'2" tomorrow. That's more of a permanent trait, right? So things that are permanent, things that don't change all the time, things that are not likely to be different from day to day, we need to use the verbo ser. Okay, now coming over here to estar. Let's go ahead and make our chart. Okay, now conjugating. If you want to say I am, this is estoy. You are is estás, accent on your A. He or she or you, formal, está, accent on the A. We are is estamos. They or you all are is están, accent again on the A. These accent marks are incredibly important because without them, it changes the meaning of the word. Okay, so you do need to make sure you include them. It will be counted wrong if you don't have the accent mark. Now, as a reminder, right? How you feel and where you are, always use the verb estar. Today, I am tired, I am sick, I am cranky, I am annoyed, I am happy, I am sad, right? That emotion's going to change. It might change in 15 minutes. Maybe I'm just hangry. I'm gonna have a snack, I'm gonna feel better. That is not permanent, right? That's gonna change. Where I'm at right now, I'm at school. I'm not gonna be here forever. Eventually I get to go home to my dog, right? So how you feel and where you are, location, feelings, emotions, estar. Okay, this is gonna change, all right? So please make sure you have your notes filled in. At this point, I need you to go down to the bottom, okay? We have 8 different sentences here. I need you to fill them in with the correct verb, right? You have 2 things you need to do. Is it ser or estar? And then you need to conjugate it, right? Let's do the first one together. Mi mamá blank muy alta. Alta means tall. Okay, now I have to decide. Is it going to be ser or should it be estar? Now, tall is a physical trait. That's not something that's going to change very quickly or very often, right? If my mom is tall, she's probably going to be tall forever. So I'm going to use ser. Now, if I'm going to say it for my mom is tall, The conjugation for ella is going to be in this corner here. That's going to be es. So I'm going to write mi mamá es muy alta. All right, so I need you to go ahead and do números 2 a 8. Van a llenar los espacios con el verbo correcto y conjugado, ¿cierto? Tienen que decidir, ¿debo usar ser o estar? Y después, ¿cuál forma del verbo voy a usar? Aquí abajo, the last part. I need you to escribe una frase que usa ser y otra que usa estar. All right, you're going to write one sentence that uses ser and one that uses estar. Okay, so right down here, I want 2 different sentences. Uno con ser, otro con estar. Now, mi gente, I am going to be giving you a grade for this, okay? So I need to make sure that you have it all filled in. We will be going over answers, and I will be checking your sentences. All right? Go slowly. Use the words that you already know. Look up words on word reference if you need, right? There's certain words that you don't know. Go ahead and look them up. Don't Google Translate the whole sentence, right? That's not how we do this. You got this.